Let's get right into this review for Supergirl. Alright, so Supergirl is directed by Craig Gillespie. This is the first official DCU cinematic experience focusing on Kara Zor-El, played by Millie Alcock. I will say that the trailers left me with a mixed bag feeling. I thought it'd be a fun time, but not really anything deeper than that. There was a bit of a generic tang to the aura of this film that seemed to cater towards a very general summer blockbuster, rather than forging something interesting and new for this DC universe, which Clayface and Lanterns seemingly feel to be. But now that I've seen the film, what did I think about the cinematic package here? I thought this was a pretty solid time, even with the entire experience feeling a bit generic at its core, similar to the other B-tier superhero packages out there. To start with the positives, I actually enjoyed Millie Alcock as Supergirl. There's some great moments of emotion and epic scenarios to signify to me why she was chosen to take on this beloved character. I also enjoyed the antagonist's presentation in this narrative. To note though, he wasn't anything super special, but there was a level of frustration being built up inside of me, seeing him wreaking all sorts of havoc throughout the acts, and I was satisfied by the route they went for the conclusion. Also, the visuals were pretty solid. There's some great fan service, some great use of planets out there, and some great sense of scale to the galaxy beyond Earth in this DCU. The story here doesn't have a whole lot of deeper moments to ponder more about, but the surface level presentation did all come full circle, and I found myself satisfied enough by the end. Now as for the negatives, there are sections in the story where I found it to be sluggish in execution. The story is relatively simple, and you sort of know the route the film is traversing towards, and it undeniably had moments to elongate the dragged on experience, which definitely felt unnecessary. Also, the Ruthie side character didn't really work for me. I understand her purpose and why she was able to let Supergirl showcase her growth and identity within this universe, but I also thought she was the very reason as to why this story had to drag on in a negative light. My final score for Supergirl ends up being 7.5 out of 10. I thought this was a pretty solid time and I left the theater satisfied enough. This is undoubtedly a generic superhero story, but one I didn't ultimately mind. I love Superman and Supergirl, so the more we see them on screen is a plus for me. Anyways, thanks for checking this movie review out. I'll have more coming soon, so stay tuned for that. Like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I shall see you on my next upload. Until then, stay safe out there, and peace.